Hey yo, what's good? So I'm back with this video. I haven't posted on this channel in a while. I don't know, just haven't been here. Mentally, I haven't been here, but I'm coming back. All the trials that I'm going through, all the life challenges I'm going through, it's all happening for a reason. So I'm conscious of that, and I'm just rolling with it. But I'm specifically back for this video because a few days ago, about 2 days ago, found out that I have IBS-C, which stands for irritable bowel syndrome, constipated, because I am constantly, or have been constantly, constipated. And I mean how? Because I would eat a lot of processed foods. I'm not gonna lie. At one point, I did return back to eating meat. I returned back to eating a lot of dairy, just a lot of stuff I'm not supposed to be eating that I know I'm not supposed to be eating. But it's food addictions, and a lot of our emotions are attached to food. And this is what I've been battling with. This is why I haven't posted anything dealing with raw and being raw, whether it's raw foods or raw products or just being a raw person, because raw doesn't necessarily stand for food. Raw stands for real amazing within. So I haven't been real amazing within, and as I've recently found out, I'm not real amazing within. I'm dying on the inside pretty much. I'm suffering on the inside. I'm sick. And so after I found out I had IBS about 2 days ago, my stomach was swelling, and my father talked me into going to the hospital to get a CAT scan, because earlier they did an x-ray and just was like, based off my test, they drew some blood based off of that, and the x-ray, it was like, yeah, you got IBS. I told them that I have been detoxing, and I've been drinking these teas, and I've been eating a lot of fruit and raw foods. I did eat some processed foods. I think I ate chips, and I ate some beans and rice, which is what set off everything. Because Monday, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna eat some beans and rice. I don't feel like eating this salad. It's vegan. So I ate some chickpeas and rice. And then the next day, that night actually, and the next day I was, fuck it, I was pooping everywhere. Not everywhere, but I just kept going back to the bathroom, and it was bad. It was diarrhea. It was bad. And I went to the hospital because I was like, yo, I'm sick. This is not normal. And that's when they told me I had IBS. Then the next day, my stomach was really swollen, and I was having these really bad, it felt like Charlie horses in my stomach. It was horrible, and my stomach was kind of swollen. Now, I have what I call a pooch pouch, where I have this pouch at the bottom, like a kangaroo or something, that's really big. Like, I'm always bloated down there, and I never knew that was actually inflammation of my intestines until I went to the hospital the second day to get a CT scan, and that's when they informed me that I have colitis and that I need to get a colonoscopy. And I was just thinking to myself, bruh, what is you doing to yourself? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm like, okay. And so, the doctor, that Tuesday when I first went to the hospital, he told me, I went to 2 different hospitals. He told me, he asked me he was the only doctor that literally I've ever met in my life. Because I've ran into issues with my digestive system for years. And he was the only doctor who suggested that, not suggested, but he asked me what was I eating. And I said, well, I usually would eat processed foods, but I really like buckled back down on my veganism or being plant-based. And I've been drinking these detox teas. In order, they go from blood, kidney, liver, then the colon cleanse. And I said right now I'm on the kidney, and I'm on the kidney, and I've been eating fruits and vegetables, just drinking water. I've been doing good. Why am I here? And he was like, you've been constipated all this time. So when you started eating all of this, you're getting it out. So, and y'all know, like, when it comes like to healing, you know, you'll go through some symptoms of sickness, especially like when you're passing a parasite. You might get like cold, you might get a headache, and then like 2 days later you shit out this parasite. So that was pretty much what was going on with me from his standpoint. The other doctor was like, yeah, it's swollen, inflammation, take these antibiotics for 2 weeks, twice a day. And I'm like, aren't I gonna get a yeast infection? Because last time I came in here for some stomach issues and y'all told me to take antibiotics, within 3 days I had a yeast infection. She was like, yeah, but just take some probiotics with it. And I was like, nah. And then I talked to her about, you know, food. Like, can I just, you know, eat better? And can food not help this? And she was like, yeah, but the antibiotics. And I was like, I really do believe food, you know, is our medicine, and you know, it can kill us or it can heal us. So I don't really want to do that. And then she suggested, you know, do what you want, but at least go see the gastro whatever doctor person thing. I was like, for the colonoscopy, and I was just like, both of the doctors suggested I need to go see that doctor. The first doctor didn't state the colonoscopy. The second doctor stated the colonoscopy, but both of them stated like that. Now, the first doctor did give me what I'm supposed to eat. He did tell me to stay away from dairy. He told me to stay away from breads and stuff like that. Or not to eat a lot of breads and stuff like that, but to definitely stay away from dairy. And then he told me if I choose to eat, well, he didn't say if you choose to eat meat. He's like, stop eating red meat. You can eat things like baked fish and baked chicken, stuff like that. That was all, pretty much. And the other doctor didn't say anything. She was just like, go get a colonoscopy and take these antibiotics for 2 weeks, twice a day. And I'm just like, thanks, sir. And that just brought me to think, Kara, you did this to yourself. Kara, this is no one else's fault but you. Kara, this did not just happen to you. You did it. You literally did this to yourself by giving up on yourself. Like, you're killing yourself, yo. And so, I mean, we're all gonna die, of course, but, you know, I got people to live for. I got things I want to experience and enjoy. I've been a pretty bad, depressed, and Debbie Downer type person, but, you know, I used to be a very full of life, happy girl. And I love being full of life and happy, but don't get me wrong, it's not all about being high spirits and positive. You know? Balance in this piece. Because I have my dark moments. I got my dark side. I feel actually happier on the darker side than the lighter side. But you know, don't we all? Misery loves company. But because happiness takes work. You have to actually be in control of yourself. Being healthy takes work. You have to actually be in control of yourself. You have to actually have discipline. While you can just recklessly be a dumbass, not be disciplined, because discipline requires work and self-control. You could just be like, and not care. Like, it's easy to do that. That's why a lot of us choose to do it. Those people who were successful, who were in places that we wish we were in, those people actually took out the time, put in the work to create that for themselves, while we're all just sitting here complaining about a bunch of bullshit. But not me. Not anymore. I've had this debate with my best friend, and I've had to sit here and meditate on it. I've had to pull cards on it. Like, I've had to just really sit and hear myself. What do I do? Do I take these antibiotics? Do I heal myself naturally? What do I do? Last night was a hard night for me. I was using the bathroom all night, and I haven't ate anything since Monday. I've ate maybe 15 grapes, and I've drunk green juice and blackberry juice. And what I can say since Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I can say on day 3 right now, at around 2:45, my stomach has stopped hurting. I haven't pooped in like 2 hours, or almost 3 hours, and my head is still kind of hurting because your gut and your head are connected, your brain's connected. My head's kind of still hurting. I still have a slight headache, but I spoke with a friend of mine, 2 friends of mine, about all of this. One's actually raw and is a fruitarian, and another one, he is vegan, but he eats raw foods. And they both of them are all about healing the body naturally. So I talked to them. I gave them my scenario. One sent me, and he always come through. Shout out Jordan the Frugivore. He always come through with the research. And he sent me that. And that calmed my mind. That calmed that I can heal myself naturally. I spent a lot of time reading, and all day I've been reading and watching YouTube videos of people who healed their colitis and their IBS, C or D, naturally with food. And all of them talked about fasting, juicing, and being raw. Because you sat here and created this infection or disease within your stomach by eating a bunch of bullshit. So take that away. I've been reading Vegetation Over Medication for a long time. Like, I haven't finished it, but I'm gonna get really far in that book today. But I'm going to I'm coming back to myself. I'm coming back to who I know I am. I'm done being depressed. I'm done not listening to me. I'm done being sick all the time. I'm done not being on my A game. I'm going to heal myself naturally. Now, I have and my best friend doesn't know this, but I have decided that for the rest of the week, because I go to the little stomach doctor on Monday, I think, to get the colonoscopy. I've decided to ride this out, fast, and drink these juices all weekend and all until Monday. Do that little colonoscopy shit and see what happens. See what literally happens. And they like, oh, your inflammation went down. Man, exactly. Exactly. Because first of all, hold on, I'm going to show y'all real quick. Okay. So, this is my stomach. Alright. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm swollen. Like, I'll suck in. All this right here is sucked in. All this is poked out because this is where I'm swollen and the inflammation is. But, oh, what's that? What the fuck did I just get on me? Because I've been working out, like I've been eating better and all of that, and I'm just like, why do I still have this pooch pouch? Where is it coming from? You're inflamed, love. And it's showing up because you started detoxing and eating right, and now you see you have a really big problem that you need to get rid of. But I'm on the right track. I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing. In this, I'm learning discipline. In this, I'm learning self-love. In this, I am healing myself. And I don't need anyone to agree with me. There's a ton of proof to show that natural healing and food can be your medication. It can heal you. Literally, this Mother Earth of ours has given us exactly what we need to heal ourselves from anything. So that's what I'm going to do. Watch me. But no, stay tuned, guys. This was a longer video than I expected it to be. I'm just sharing my truth. I'm being real. I'm being raw. And y'all know what comes after that. That's all. But something hit me when I was meditating right before this video, which is what made me decide to shoot this video or record this video. I was just thinking, like, if you can't eat it raw, then don't eat it at all. And I knew this at one point, and then I forgot all about it. I don't know what happened for the life of me. I'm trying to figure that out. I think I'm just going through some shit that I was just supposed to go through. So, whatever. But yeah, if I can't eat it raw, I don't want to eat it at all. I don't want to put it on my face. I don't want to put it on my body. Like, except for clothes, because, you know, I like spandex, so I can't wear 100% cotton. I tried that once upon a time, and that was difficult, but I can find raw foods, so I'm going to do that. I ain't perfect. I am never going to be perfect, but I'm always going to do my best to be my best. But anyways, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please stay tuned for my next videos coming out to watch how I heal myself naturally from IBS-C and colitis. And please like this video. Please subscribe so you can, of course, follow up whenever I do post my next video, because I'm going to post it, guys. I'm going to post it. But anyways, that's it. Be real. Be raw.